Welcome to my facility, guys, and today I'm going to be giving you an exclusive behind the scenes look of where I keep, care for, and breed my venomous snakes and other reptiles. So make sure you guys check out this video, subscribe if you want to see more awesome content like this, and here we go. Alright, so let's get started, guys, and here we are starting off with the different types of enclosures we have. I keep a lot of stuff in aquariums, but there are also different brands of aquariums as well. We got some Exoterras, of course, so these are pretty good enclosures. They're still lockable, so I like them too. We have our reptile habitats ones that we have back here. You guys want to take a look at some of these, some big beautiful enclosures. We keep a lot of our reptiles and stuff in. And then we got our outdoor tool corner and stuff for our property maintenance areas. We also have a lot of PVC enclosures as well. Some pretty good stuff there, and we got a lot more we got to cover. So let's go ahead and start going through some of the different reptiles and stuff that we have. Flip you guys around. So starting off, you guys know old Sniper the pit viper. Give you guys a pretty good look at his entire enclosure. He is the water moccasin, the Echistrodon piscivorus. So they're one of the world's only semi-aquatic pit vipers. They are native to a lot of the eastern portion of the U.S. I believe there's only three subspecies of the water moccasin. You have the Florida water moccasin, you have the eastern water moccasin, and you have the western water moccasin. So this one in particular is the eastern water moccasin, but he's pretty huge. I've had him from a baby. You guys can go back and see the unboxing video for a long time ago, but he's grown into a pretty massive snake. So if you go back and watch some of his videos, you can see like a timeline of where he came from and where he came to be now. It's a pretty awesome snake. They are one of two species in the Echistrodon family that we have here, and that's alongside with the Copperhead, the Echistrodon contortrix. They are ovoviviparous, and they are a front hinged fanged, how can I say this, front hinged fanged pit viper. So I don't know what else to really tell you about old Sniper the pit viper there. It's a pretty awesome snake though. I got him some couple rocks. It's kind of like his little basket area over here. Kind of does his thing. I like to use a lot of rocks and stuff because they do. Oh God, this camera's going crazy on us. Look at that. All right, but yeah, moving on. We got up here. I don't want to mess with them too much. This is the milk snake that we got a little while ago. He's doing this thing. He's kind of burrowed down, so I have to pull him all the way out. I'll put a little clip of him in the little video here so that we can get a good look of old Peter, number 2. So he's back doing this thing. And we got over here another enclosure where we keep our timber rattlesnake baby that we have. He's probably the youngest one. He's probably in his little hide doing this thing too. We also have in our Exoterra down here. I don't know where he at. Aha! Look at him. See? Staring up at us. These are the baby Copperheads we've been raising. They not so much babies anymore. Pretty cool crocodile skull. You guys get a little look at his enclosure. Pretty cool. Like him. Then we got our other Copperhead over here. He has a little bit different style enclosure. Got some little lights. These lights are actually supposed to be over here. Forgot to put that back. Anyway, no biggie. Down here we got a mystery reptile. I don't want to tell you guys too much about him. I just got him 2 or 3 days ago. No biggie. And then down here, a little bit more simple of an enclosure. This is the boa constrictor. You remember old Glock? I still got him. He's doing his thing. I just fed him yesterday. He's kind of hid down in there. You can see his body kind of hiding out in there. I don't want to pull him out. He's doing his thing. I think he's about to go through shed. Just gave him some fresh water. So I still got the boa constrictors. And then you got our Copperhead friends over here. This is the male. The female, I think, is hiding. She's actually over there. She's doing her thing in her log. this is their enclosure in the reptile habitats. We made a pretty awesome video of reptile habitats of putting these enclosures together. Let me back up and I kind of show you the whole wall here. It's kind of hard to really grasp how big this is, considering. So these are 8-foot enclosures because they're 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. So I got them together and that makes 8 foot, obviously. Compared to, like, you know, that whole shelf is probably like one size of one of those enclosures. Same thing with old Sniper the Pit Viper. He's in a massive, massive aquarium. And give him a little bit extra room. So, but yeah, this is their enclosure. They have a nice little heat lamp over here, which I got some care guide videos gonna be coming out soon. Start making for all the species again. It's looking good. Giant water bowl for them, doing their thing. Copperheads like to be kind of reclusive and hidden. So then we got over here, pretty simplistic enclosure. I'm gonna do some more stuff with him soon. So this is a new snake. I don't know if you guys can really look in there. I haven't even showcased this one yet. Had the time to. I just picked him up. I snatched him out of somebody's yard before they killed him. I had to relocate him. So I got a new Eastern Diamondback. I'll tell you about that one. It's not too big a deal. And then down below, we got Mr. Shaky. He's my original Eastern Diamondback that I got, my very first one. And they got a pretty big enclosure. I figured I can grab a snake hook. These are pretty easy for me to maneuver around and do things with. And you would think the big rattlesnakes would be the ones with the issues, but they're actually relatively nice. Because you're not gonna be able to see her. So then under here we got our big female timber rattlesnake, who we're trying to breed with old Mr. Shaky over here, so we can make some awesome batwing rattlesnakes. They've actually been kind of all up on each other, you know. So I'll put her back up under here. There we go. Close that back up. And then down below, I guess I can give you, these guys can really see. They have pretty large enclosures, so we got 2 big hides in there, one for each of them. And one of them's big enough that they can both kind of go in there. But I'm thinking about adding another hide in there. They got a big giant water bowl, stick, a couple plants, a couple rocks. Something just real natural looking, just kind of like how it would look outside here. Because there are some of our native species. And then down below, we got Big Bertha. I'm sure it's over here. She's pretty predictable. Big Bertha is our big female Eastern Diamondback. She is freaking massive. Now she's probably around 5 to 6 feet long. Big, pretty rattlesnake. But we don't want to bother her too much. So that she stays good and pretty and nice and tame. Not really tame. But yeah, she has a pretty nice enclosure too. Once again, giant water bowl. There's 2 hides in there, so she can choose to go on this warmer side over here where the heat lamp is, or she can remain over here on this side. I like skulls, you know, as a recurring thing. That's a big T-Rex skull, I found that. And then I'm a big Hobby Lobby and Harbor Freight person, so I got a lot of Bauer tools and things like that that I use to make all my enclosures, even like vacuums and all kind of stuff. So check out some links if you want some good power tools. I got some links down in the description so that we guys go check some of that stuff out. Then moving on, we got our pygmy rattlesnake over here. This is the Citrus malarius. Awesome species. It's the world's smallest species of rattlesnake. This is a Carolina red pygmy rattlesnake. And this is the very first venomous snake that I ever owned. And this is one I've raised since then. He's probably 5 or 6 years old at this point. He's still kicking and doing his thing. And then we got a lot of empty enclosures I've been gathering and stuff too, because this one's completely empty. This one's empty over here, along with this one. This one's completely empty. And then you can't forget this whole deal here. This is the frog breeding enclosure that I was building. I just haven't had time to work on it, considering I got a new baby and all that stuff, so I ain't really had a lot of free time, just enough to make content, not too much building time for things. So that'll wrap it up for the whole little section over here. Give you guys one more look. I got a pretty cool sign up there. I love my sign. Found that at one of our little hideaways. But yeah, look at all that, guys. And this will conclude our venomous snake room tour for this section. But then, bye, we got more. So this one is on. The light isn't on. Usually the lights aren't on around this time of day, so I cut them on. So I just fed a lot of these snakes here too. I keep a lot of my supplies and stuff over here. I got 5-gallon buckets and stuff like that. And then we got our chlorhexidine, air fresheners, venomous hot boxes, nets. We got our timber rattlesnake. He's hiding out over here, the Crotalus horridus. This one is another venomous snake native to Georgia, but they're native to the eastern portion of the U.S. and they have a pretty wide range, because they also have wide coloration range because of how wide their whole distribution is across the U.S. They are known as a canebrake rattlesnake as well. They're one of the sister species to the eastern diamondback, the Crotalus adamantius. And I love my little timber rattlesnake friends. I got my ball pythons. I still have those. One of them, he's kind of in his hide over here doing his thing, along with my albino ball python, which I don't really have names for a lot of them. And then over here, you have one of my other timber rattlesnakes. She was just out basking. I don't know why she decided to run off. She's back in her little hide over here. They're getting pretty big. Hiding too. But then we got the old original ball python. They're still alive doing their thing. And then we have our ladder that's in the freaking way, guys. Jesus Christ. More shelves and stuff like that for storage of other things that I got. We have our mouse breeding section. I just got done on the live stream. We would clean out their enclosures. I'm going to go pick up some more food for them so that way I can top them all off and give them some fresh food. They're on the gravity fed watering system. I also made a pretty awesome video about that as well. And then a couple posters and things. And then I still got this enclosure. I don't have my monitor lizard. He passed away, unfortunately. But I still have this awesome enclosure that I built, and I plan on getting something else to put back in it. Thinking about an iguana or something like that, and I want to see what you guys thought. But we got a whole bunch of pretty cool stuff. We got a whole box full of snake skins over here. And then you got my Gundam wing kits and stuff that I build over here. But yeah, guys, that concludes the Venomous Snake Room tour for 2025. Thanks to you guys, I've been able to do all this stuff and remain making videos and doing things. So appreciate every single thing you do. If you want to see more reptile content like this, make sure you hit that like button down below. Subscribe, and let's keep on rolling and keep on growing, as I always say.